Good afternoon. We have reached the 1990 season. Jeez, started this series with the 1901 season. We're on our 90th video. Oh boy, 3 months. Exactly 3 months since I started this series. And it's been a ride through the early 20th century up until now. Anyways, 1990 season. Let's find out what happened. January 9th, Jim Palmer and Joe Morgan elected into the Hall of Fame by the baseball writers. They're both in their first year of eligibility. The thing that's February 15th, 32-day lockout begins as owners won't open spring training without a new basic agreement. March 16th, Commissioner Fay Vincent announces a 4-year deal between 1990 and 1993. Yeah, they worked it out. The spring training got delayed. I think the beginning of the season got delayed. April 9th. Okay, Glenn Davis had been hit by a pitch by Randy Myers, Norm Charlton, and Rob Dibble. Houston reporter asked Randy Myers a question, and Myers replies that we're basically nasty guys. And that's how the Nasty Boys nickname started with the three of them, because of that comment. And let's see, April 10th, the first George H.W. Bush, throws out the first pitch in Toronto, making him the first president to throw the first pitch outside the U.S. April 14th, CBS takes control of the TV coverage for the Major League Baseball. And this ends after the World Series in 1993. May 22th, Chicago's Andre Dawson is intentionally walked 5 times. First player to do so. And that's when you don't want to pitch them, it's a yikes. Okay, May 29th, Oakland's Rickey Henderson steals third base versus Toronto to pass Ty Cobb for most stolen bases in the American League. Okay, the American League. He hasn't gotten a Lou Brock's total yet. Clearly. June 2nd at the Kingdom, Seattle's Randy Johnson throws the Mariners' first ever no-hitter, plus the Kingdom's first ever no-hitter. So, June 11th, Nolan Ryan throws his 6th career no-hitter versus Oakland. Texas won 5-0. June 14th, National League announces that 2 teams to be added for the 1993 season. Now, I've seen the list. Denver and Miami, and I think Tampa and St. Petersburg were among the 6 teams listed. Yeah, we know it was the Rockies and the Marlins, but spoiler alert. Okay, June 29th, first time 2 no-hitters were thrown in the same day. First one was Dave Stewart versus Toronto, and the second one was later that day was Fernando Valenzuela versus St. Louis. July 17th, Minnesota turns 2 triple plays. First time that's 2 triple plays in the same game. First time that's happened. Apparently they lost 1-0, so. July 31st, Nolan Ryan wins game number 300 versus Milwaukee. September 2nd, Dave Stieb, after having a few no-hitters ruined, he actually throws a no-hitter for the first time with Toronto. September 14th, Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. hit back-to-back home runs. The only time that's ever happened. First time a father and a son hit back-to-back home runs. So there you go. September 15th, Bobby Thigpen is the first pitcher to save 50 games in a season. The finish was 56 that season. Season stats. George Brett of Kansas City, .329 average, led the majors. Topped the American League in batting average. In 3 different decades did George Brett. 1976, 1980, and 1990. How many batters can say that? Yeah, so yeah, that happened. Cecil Fielder of Detroit hit 51 home runs, which led the majors, and had 132 RBIs, which also led the majors. Pitching, Bob Welch of Oakland. I think that's 27 wins. It could be 24, but either way, it's Major League leader. Roger Clemens of Boston and 1.93 ERA led the majors. Nolan Ryan of Texas, 232 strikeouts, led the American League. No, it wasn't Nolan Ryan leading the majors this time. Anyways, National League, Willie McGee of St. Louis, 325. No, actually, that was 335 from Willie McGee, so he beat out George Brett. Yeah, well, George Brett led the American League in batting in 3 different decades, so Willie McGee can't say that. Yeah, it's 335 average, so Willie McGee led the majors, not George Brett. Ryan Sandberg of Chicago, 46 home runs, led the National League. Matt Williams of San Francisco, 122 RBIs, led the National League. Doug Drabek of Pittsburgh, 22 wins, led the National League. Danny Darwin of Houston, 2.21 ERA, led the National League. David Cone of the Mets, 237 strikeouts, led the majors. Yeah, he beat out Nolan Ryan, so there. American League East. Boston takes the Eastern Division with an 88-74 record. Wow, that ain't gonna do much now. Toronto was second at 86-76, 2 back. Detroit goes 79-83, 9 back. Cleveland goes 77-85, 11 back. Baltimore goes 76-85, 11.5 back. Milwaukee goes 74-88, 14 back. Yeah, did I do Milwaukee 74-88, 14 back? Well, I just did now. And the Yankees 67-95, 21 back. Yeah, this may be rock bottom for the Yankees. Anyways, Oakland takes the American League West, 103 wins and 59 losses. Chicago's second, 94-68, 9 back, and they played their last season at Old Comiskey Park. This season, Texas was 83-79, 20 back. California goes 80-82, 23 back. Seattle goes 77-85, 26 back. Kansas City goes 75-86, 27 back. Minnesota goes 74-88, 29 back. National League East. Pittsburgh takes the National League East, 95-67 record. Mets go 91-71, 4 back. Montreal goes 85-77, 10 back. Chicago and Philadelphia each go 77-85, 18 back. St. Louis goes 70-92, 25 back. National League West. Cincinnati takes the Western Division, 91-71. Los Angeles goes 86-76, 5 back. San Francisco goes 85-77, 6 back. Houston and San Diego goes 75-87. They both did, yes, 16 back. And Atlanta goes 65-97, 26 back. Now, both Minnesota and Atlanta finished last in each of their respective Western divisions. Look out for them in tomorrow's video. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, American League Championship Series. Oakland's home games were at Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, and Boston's home games were at Fenway Park. Game 1, October 6th in Boston. Oakland beats Boston 9-1. Game 2, October 7th in Boston. Oakland wins 4-1. Game 3, October 9th in Oakland. Oakland wins 4-1. And October 10th, Game 4 in Oakland. Oakland beats Boston for 3-1. Oakland sweeps away Boston. 4 straight. And you're not going to win any games scoring 1 run a game and expecting a 1-0 game, because that is very rare that's going to happen. So there. National League. 5th time Pittsburgh and Cincinnati has met in the National League Championship Series, and the first time since I think it was the late 70s. Cincinnati's home games were at Riverfront Stadium, and Pittsburgh's home games were at Three Rivers Stadium. Game 1, October 4th in Cincinnati, Pittsburgh wins 4-3. Game 2, October 5th in Cincinnati, Cincinnati wins 2-1. And there's a bit of a delay between games 2 and 3 because the scheduled game 3 was Sunday, but seeing as how the Pittsburgh Steelers had a home game against the Chargers, the rest of the series just got moved back a day. So game 3, October 8th in Pittsburgh, Cincinnati wins 6-3. Game 4, October 9th in Pittsburgh, Cincinnati wins 5-3. Game 5, October 10th in Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh wins 3-2. Game 6, October 12th in Cincinnati, Cincinnati wins 2-1. Cincinnati wins the series 4-2. And we go to the World Series. Yeah, Oakland's winning it, right? Are you sure? Are you sure Oakland's winning it? Because I don't think you are. Because game 1, October 16th in Cincinnati, Cincinnati wins 7-0. Game 2, October 17th in Cincinnati, Cincinnati wins 4-0 in 10 innings. Game 3, October 19th in Oakland, Cincinnati 8, Oakland 3. Game 4, October 20th in Oakland, Cincinnati wins 2-1. Cincinnati wins the World Series. 4-game sweep. Cincinnati had won 9, up to this end of this series, has won 9 straight World Series games. It started with Game 7 in 1975, then a 4-game sweep over the Yankees in 76, and a 4-game sweep over Oakland in this World Series. And it was also the second time Cincinnati and Oakland have met in the World Series. Oakland won in 1972, and this was the most recent World Series for both teams. And also Oakland's Tony La Russa and Cincinnati's Lou Piniella were old friends and teammates from the Tampa American Legion post-248 team. So there, the 1990 season. Gone through 90 seasons already. Oof. And I still got the end of the 2021 season yet, so this is going to be fun. Until 1991 will be tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Until then, good day.